You are now just starting on a wonderful journey of test-taking fundamentals and strategic awesomeness. This is the first video in a series that will introduce you to the basic concepts of the ACT.
Yep, this is only the beginning, setting you up for even more comprehensive strategies later on. So, take your time, pace yourself, and make sure to hang in there.
Definitely hang in there. This stuff can be very brain-melting, but we know what we're talking about.
We've been helping students like you understand the fundamentals of standardized tests for over 15 years.
And we're not even that old.
No, it's not. We're not. We're not that old. But we are experienced enough to know that all students, regardless of what school you attend or GPA you have,
Where you live, what sports you play, music you practice.
you all make the same mistakes.
Yeah, that's why this prep works in the first place. Because exams like the ACT are designed to test your skills and test-taking ability, not necessarily the stuff you know.
And because of that, the ACT is not like a test you take at school. Yeah, think about it. When is the last time you had to use the quadratic formula, read about a volcano, and analyze a pie chart on the same exam?
A timed one where you don't even know the specific subjects and topics you're being tested on? Not normal. So don't be too hard on yourself if this seems strange or our strategies seem a little foreign. We take the ACT all the time. This stuff works.
So congratulations, you're in the right place. And based on your first practice test, you are likely to do great on the ACT if you stick with these videos.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so now that we got that intro out of the way, let's talk about the first section, the English test. Not to be confused with the reading or the writing, the English test is basically a grammar and paragraph logic exam. It consists of 75 questions across 5 passages, which is 15 questions per passage.
You're given 45 minutes to complete the section, which equals, get your math brain ready, 36 seconds per question.
Yikes! And since the English questions do not move in order of increasing difficulty, there is no advantage to running out of time and conveniently avoiding the hardest questions on the test.
Which is the case for math, which we'll discuss in a later video.
So what are you supposed to do? Well, your approach is twofold.
Ooh, vocab alert.
Not only do you need to understand the grammar on the English test, but you also need to know the difference between the types of questions. Some are easier than others, and those are the ones we want you to spend your time on.
The plan is to avoid wasting time on about 25 questions that we know are harder and more time-consuming than the others, which actually will give you more time to ace the remaining 50 questions. So that way you're going to go from 36 seconds per question to 54 seconds, which is a huge difference.
Yeah, so in essence, you're skipping those 25 hard questions to improve your overall odds on the ACT.
And just to be clear, when we say skip, we really mean guess, because there's no penalty for a wrong answer on the test. So you really need to identify those harder questions and skip them quickly by guessing. See? We told you this wasn't a normal test.
Not normal. Okay, so now that you know you need to avoid the hard English questions, just how do you know which questions are hard?
Now that's a hard question.
Yeah, so stay tuned to these videos because next time on the English section, I'm gonna get you guys up to speed with some grammar review.
Ooh, like, what's the past participle of a verb in the passive voice?
Dude, you're scaring him. No,
Oh, sorry.
it's not that bad, I promise. We just have to get a little bit of the basics down so we understand how to get points on the English test.
Well, then that is my cue to leave.
Dude, get back here. I gotta do this myself?
Yep, you're the grammar guy.
Hey, you're not going anywhere. Stick around, let's do some grammar review coming up next.